Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Brockport Golden Eagles Sports Minute. I'm Andy Hyman, and I'm sorry we missed you last week. I took my not-so-mandatory mid-semester break. But enough about that. We've got a lot to cover, so let's get after it. Volleyball continues to be volleyball and dominate everyone they play. The ladies are riding a 17-game winning streak, and 13 of those has been shutouts. Their most recent stint was this past weekend in Fredonia, and the Eagles rolled through the Blue Devils and Potsdam to clinch the top seed in the SUNYAC Conference and home court advantage in the SUNYAC Tournament. The ladies will travel to RIT on Tuesday. Women's soccer secured themselves a playoff spot this weekend with a 2-1 win over Plattsburgh and picked up a tie against Potsdam on Senior Day. The Golden Eagles will be the 6th seed and have continued to impress during Coach Mike Eidlin's first season as head coach. The SUNYACs will start up next weekend, and the ladies will square up against Oneonta on Saturday. That game in Oneonta. Best of luck to you, ladies. Field hockey may not be heading to the postseason, but over the last few games, they've played with a ton of heart and have rolled out 3 straight wins, including an emotional senior night matchup against Morrisville State. Brockport won that game 2-0. The Golden Eagles will say goodbye to their seniors and to their head coach, as their Tuesday night matchup against Ithaca will be the last game of the Andrea Zerlo era. For 16 years, Zerlo rebuilt a Golden Eagle program and brought some respect back to the field hockey name. While they may not have won every game, Zerlo still oversaw a solid run that included becoming the school's all-time leader in wins. Our hats off to you, Coach Zerlo, and congrats on what's been a stellar career. Cross country was off this weekend, but we'll have members that compete in the SUNYAC Championships in Genesee Falls, New York. A tip of the non-existent cap goes to freshman Abigail Williams, who continues to be a force for the women's team. Now to men's soccer, who ended their 2016 season this past weekend. Brockport split their games with a 1-0 loss at Plattsburgh and finished the year strong with a 3-2 win at Potsdam, and what has been a rebuilding year for the Eagles. They may not have had that accustomed winning season, but they do have a lot to be proud of. And lastly, let's get into it with football. 3 weeks ago, this team seemed like it was lost after their stunning loss in the Courage Bowl. Since then, the Golden Eagles have looked an entirely different team, as they've rattled off 3 straight wins, including a classic at home against Cortland in the homecoming game. Freshman QB Joe Germanario continues to look sharp. While he did throw 2 picks in the game, he also did add 400 total yards of offense and 3 scores to match, but none was bigger than this beauty that came with about 8:44 to go in the third quarter. Watch this.
Joe's a freak, and he really is. You know, has such a great ability to use it with his legs and his arm.
And whoa, what a play! Let's see if he has his man. Does he have it? Does he have it? And he does! What a play! Another one of those crafty plays, and that's a touchdown for Nate Wilkinson.
For those of you keeping track at home, obviously that was an amazing play, but let's just go through that again.
Silky Wilkie, Nate Wilkinson comes up with a beauty of a catch after a beauty of a throw. The score put Brockport ahead 21-13. After a bunch of back and forth, Cortland added a late score but failed the 2-point conversion. Brockport was then able to get position and hang back on to the 21-19 victory over the Red Dragons. A quick note to teams, stop trying to run against this defense. The Green Monsters of the Brockport defensive line, anchored by Captain Ed Suriano and sack machine Austin Dean, have helped make Brockport the 9th-ranked rushing defense in the country. The Golden Eagles will take that defense and their win streak down to undefeated and 15th-ranked Alfred. That game is on Saturday at 1 p.m. Well, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. Check out the Athletics homepage for all the latest stats, stories, and more on all of your favorite Brockport sports. For the Brockport Golden Eagles Sports Minute, I'm Andy Hyman.